One breaking news story after another. Huge scoops that broke this afternoon and this evening before another one comes flying down the barrel right behind it. All of these news stories breaking in the same afternoon. This is all one day of news. Let's keep going. Before the big news scoop tonight, here's the scoop. This strikes me as a big scoop among big scoops.
Yeah.
We have a little mini scoop tonight still coming up. A scooplet, a scoop mini. That's coming up.
Here's a scoop. You're my favorite person. All right, enough. The big news this week, Donald Trump announced his plans to run for re-election. Why is this big news? It's 980 days away. I told you. That, my friends, is hilarious. I mean, who didn't laugh when they heard that? 980 days away. The guy just flipped off the media, the entertainment industry, academia, and everyone who does yoga in the park. You know what he's doing? He's getting you to think beyond the sale. You know, forget this collusion business. Let's talk about 2020. You know, real estate agents, they do this all the time. You know, they show you the basement and they say, you know, this is perfect for your pool table. Or perhaps that shrine to Lou Dobbs. Mine is built out of hamster skulls. The trick is to talk to you as if you've already decided to buy the house. And Trump's talking to you the same way about the White House. You know, I can already see the campaign ad.
Ready to make voting for Trump great again? 45 returns for 2020. The perfect vision that would crush your face. It's the resurrection of the last election with a jacked-up agenda, including doubling the height of the wall, establishing the extreme Supreme Court, all decisions made while skydiving, and funding the all-new Department of Time Travel, featuring SEAL Team Rex. Plus, rallies on every corner with fireworks, face painting, and fights. And the best part, everyone with a pool gets a free shark. And to all you delegates out there, the first one on board becomes ambassador to Jupiter. So vote Trump 2020, the perfect vision that will crush your face.
Pretty powerful stuff. So how will the Democrats respond? Is it going to be Oprah? Is it going to be Liz, Kamala, Bernie? Or is it going to be someone surprising, an unknown who shows up at the last minute to save the day?
USA! Tired of America always winning and need a timeout from all this testosterone? Then meet Reginald von Clutterberg. He's young, educated, and does a lot of cardio at the gym. And he knows what Americans want, like more kale, more man bags, more man buns, and a really quiet place nearby where you can work on your screenplay about your 6 months abroad. Unlike other candidates, Reginald von Clutterberg will make the most of his executive time by crying into a pillow. So vote Reginald von Clutterberg for president, but only if you want to. If not, no worries. It's your vote, your choice, and it's totally cool either way.
Yes, Reginald. He has moxie. I'd keep an eye on him. Now, some of you might think that announcing now is too soon. I say not soon enough. I was mad that Trump didn't announce he was running for re-election when he announced he was running for election. Saves time. Which leads me to a bigger point. Remember last week when Trump said this?
What happens is you fight so hard to win the presidency. You fight, fight, fight. And now only 2 years. That's a very short period. And by the time you start campaigning, it's a year. And now you got to go and fight again.
It makes me laugh. Okay. What he's saying is if you're a politician, all you're really doing is trying to remain one. At least he's upfront about it, telling us that no matter what the media says, we're pretty much stuck with him for now. And it's not like the media's upset. Imagine if Trump loses. How boring will that be? At least he makes the press work for a living, unlike President Obama, who recently said his White House was scandal-free.
We didn't have a scandal that embarrassed us. I know that seems like a low bar. Generally speaking, you didn't hear about a lot of drama inside our White House.
True. No, it's true. You didn't hear a lot of scuttlebutt, but that's because a reporter would have been ostracized by her peers. If the White House were a bowl of soup, the press was its ladle, and the spooning never stopped. That is a mixed metaphor. It's a terrible metaphor. A terrible metaphor. So now you got the press chasing down every hot morsel, and let's be honest, there are a lot of them because Trump's White House is the most transparent thing since Brian Stelter's hair. All right, I think we have a flash poll. You know, ever since we ran Reginald von Clutterberg's ad, his popularity is skyrocketing. Let's take a look at the numbers right now. It's only been a few minutes. We have undecided. We have undecided to 2%. Oprah and Liz are tied at 0. Von Clutterberg is at 98%. That's a testament to the power of this show. But still, let's face it, Trump is no walk in the park unless that park is full of pit bulls. He's a one-man wrecking crew. Every day he does something that shocks or angers or makes you laugh. Sometimes I think he says stuff just to say stuff. But, you know, he's still likable because the people who hate him so irrationally are so irritating. And the emotional outbursts he causes among them makes him kind of appealing. Every time an actor weeps over Trump's behavior, I like him a little bit more. That's why I can't wait for the Oscars. Fun. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's so sharp that people scream ouch when he enters the room. Fox News radio host Tom Shalhoub. And this man is funnier than a clown choking on a whoopee cushion made of silly string. His new book, everyone should buy it. It's called Everybody is Awful Except You. Yeah. Actor and comedian Jim Florentine. Give her liberty or an e-cig and a shot of tequila. National Review reporter Kat Timpf. And a redwood in his baseball bat. Former bodyguard of my massive sidekick, Trump! Tyrus! I called you Trump. All right. Tom, thoughts on this early announcement?
Well, you know, I mean, I was hoping for something big. We had the escalator last time. He should have done something like the escalator.
Yes!
But there aren't any escalators at the White House, are there?
There should be.
There should. Maybe that's for the next term.
Yes, exactly. Why don't they have escalators in the White House? That seems like something that should be updated. I always get the impression that the White House probably smells very old. You know what I mean when you go to your grandmother's house?
Yes. And the candy bowls in
the
class?
The ribbon candy, which is stuck together like a big rock. That's in case there are intruders coming in. The rock of ribbon candy is used to hit the intruders, but it looks so good, and then you can eat it afterward, often coated in the intruder's blood. Jim, welcome to the program. What are your thoughts on this early announcement? Is it a good thing, bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. I remember the press was all saying he really didn't want the job.
Yes.
You know, now he's miserable. He's in the White House. He hates it. It's a dump. He doesn't want to be there. And he definitely didn't want to be. He didn't think he was going to win, and now he won. He's like, oh, what am I going to do now? Yeah. It was all BS.
Yes.
Just like he had dementia. Remember he had dementia? Remember we were going to get nuked by North Korea?
Yeah.
That was happening. He's doing an hour-and-a-half speech without any teleprompter.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like he has dementia.
No, he doesn't. You know, it's kind of interesting, Kat. It's like, this is exactly what he would be doing. The people treat this as something new, but this is part of the whole plan of Trump. Yeah, I'm running. I'm not going anywhere.
It's also part of the plan of most people who are the president once.
Yes.
They generally do run again.
No, but not this early. This is like, was it President Obama announced like 500 days in, before?
Right.
480.
He must have just had a really good day.
Yeah.
Like in his personal life. And I don't know exactly what that means.
Yeah.
But I'd be interested to know what series of events. And you know what? Right now's the day.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, Tyrus. What do you make of this? Do you think it's? Do you think he was trying to deflect away from certain issues by getting thinking beyond the sale? Like, don't think about what the scandals are.
No. I think I've been here before.
Yes.
Him and the media, they kind of have a really rough, codependent relationship.
That is true.
And
they're like the couple that quarrels in Walmart.
Yeah, and you try to get around them with your cart, but you can't.
Don't make eye contact with either of them.
Yeah, because then they'll turn on you.
Or if you try to calm them down, then they turn against you.
I always just stop and watch.
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't work, but Trump is kind of like the girlfriend who pulls you aside by your vest before you go on the show going, I'm not going nowhere. we're together forever. And I feel like the media thought they had some momentum. You know, we got some new stuff. Kushner's in trouble, and the Hope Hicks thing, and oh, he's in trouble now. Everyone's leaving. He's done. He's like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna let you guys know I'll be back in 2020 as well. So he kind of just let them know whatever you got.
I do this whenever I'm in trouble with my wife. If it's like I always come up with something else, like, oh, wait a minute, we should think of a place to go on our anniversary. Like, we should go to the Bahamas. And then I'm trying to get her to think beyond throwing me out.
Yes. Like the fabulous prizes. If you stick with me now, you've won this vacation.
Yeah. So it buys you a few more months in the house.
It buys you.
Right?
Yes.
The anniversary's coming up in 4 months. Like, all right, I got at least 4 months to look for a new place.
Exactly.
And let's be honest, the media's probably happy that he said that because they're like, because they're going to have job security for at least another, 6 years.
I need him.
Well, also, the resistance needs him.
I need people to watch my show. Go ahead, Tom.
The resistance needs him as well, and I think he knows that. The thing is now that they know he's running, they always overplay their hand.
Yes.
And they're going to get out. The resistance is going to be out there, and what they do is they come back at Trump, and then everyone, even people who don't like the president, they kind of look at the alternative, and they're like, no, I think I'll go with the president.
You know what? You know what? A lot of applause here tonight. The one thing I hate about this upcoming election is that it's 2020, which means you're going to get a lot of slogans that have to do with vision. Like, I don't know, Bernie Sanders 2020, perfect vision for the future.
Or you can't see me, Bernie.
The glasses
You're just going to give that away for free, Greg?
I know. This is why I should be consulting instead of doing this. No, I love this show. But it's true. 2020, you have the two little lenses. Like, when you did New Year's Eve in 2000, they had the little glasses?
Yeah.
2020, you'd have little glasses for Bernie Sanders. All right, I'm going to shut up now. Too many ideas. Up next, we talk failed states and Oscar bait. And later, the Vatican is training more exorcists. And the robots are getting stronger. Coincidence? I have absolutely no idea. Yes!